Hello guys, and welcome to my first ever stream and first ever impression of Football Manager 2020. In this video, I'm going to be picking a completely random team and seeing how far I can take them. And the way I'm picking that random team is using my trusty RNG, which I'll show you now. So I'm not going to go through each and every league, but I've got numbers for each league, and basically I pick a number, and if it comes between these two numbers you can see here, then I'll pick the appropriate team from that league. So yeah, I've got 2,307 teams to choose from. So I'm going to show you what happens. And yeah, let's see which team we get. We got number 205. So near the top, and we've got the last team in the Austrian Premier Division. Awesome. Okay, 205, yeah? Just to clarify. Right. So let's go over to Europe, to Austria, and this will be our team, WSG Tirol. I don't think they're one of the better Austrian teams, but yeah, that's going to be our team for this year, for at least for random team series anyway. Let's make all of these playable. Should we add? Yeah, let's add some more. Let's add the starred ones: Czech Republic, Germany, Hungary, Slovakia, Slovenia, Sweden, and Switzerland. Let's check they're all down to the lowest possible division. Oops. And it seems to be okay. That seems to be all making sense. Okay, I think that should be fine. So we're going to start our journey as WSG Tirol. And yeah, we're going to do 3 episodes in this stream, or 3 matches rather. Yeah, so far it doesn't seem too much different to FM19, but we'll see. So yeah, this is going to be the first of 3 Football Manager streams today. The second one is going to be my draft stream, where I basically draft a team using FIFA Ultimate Team players and somehow try and make a team that's good enough to manage an FM, and hopefully I'll get given some good players, a team that actually makes sense and could actually compete in a season. My third stream will be my Friends Everywhere series, where I've used the editor to make basically replications of my friends, put them in the game with like the maximum abilities, and then use that to create players which can then join like all the biggest teams in the world, and we'll see like who does the best, and they'll all play against each other. And it's kind of hard to explain on a video, but if you're there when it starts, then you'll definitely get a first-hand view of how that's going to go. It's something I've done before on this channel, but I haven't streamed it before. Okay, I think we're almost done. Finally get a look at our team. I haven't actually heard of WSG Tirol, which is weird because I have managed in the Austrian league before, so I must be fairly new in the top division. Okay, I think we're just going to use this profile. Make it all based on Tirol. Cool. Let's go. Can't wait to see it. I can see the UI is a bit different. Ooh, this is fancy. Okay. 4.1k a week. Don't mind if I do. I lack the reputation of a survival specialist. Well, we'll see. It looked kind of freaky there, I have to say. I wouldn't want to be a fan with this guy as my manager. I'd be a bit worried. But maybe I'm ruthless. Okay. Diana Langes-Swarovski, chairman. Okay, very nice. I'd like to formally welcome me. See if there's anything interesting. They've won some trophies. Austrian second. Oh, so they've just been promoted from Austrian second tier. They were in the fourth tier in 05. They've won the third tier 5 occasions. Okay, so they're kind of new to the whole top division. So this is probably going to be quite a challenge. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, brief overview. So this is kind of new. I haven't seen a screen like this before. So we've got a 4-5-1. Oswald, Goles, Ione. We'll go through the squad. I suppose when we get into matches, we've got a few players on loan. Is this first, okay, so we've got one of these things. Nice. Okay, we'll go through the squad in greater detail in a bit. Okay, board's vision. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. Okay, work within wage budget required. Minimum 3-year contract for first team player. That's a bit of a weird thing to want. Why should I have to risk 3-year contracts? Okay, avoid relegation, I guess, since we've just been promoted. Reach quarterfinals a minimum. I guess there's not that many top tier teams, so I guess we should be one of the top 8 maybe. Continue remaining in the Premier Division for the next few seasons. So I guess that's the feature new to FM20, where you have to choose your objectives for the next few seasons and not just for the next 1 year. Which is pretty nice, which is pretty realistic, I would say. Although most managers don't make it that long. Okay, press conference, intra-squad friendly, advice report. Take all of those. Sure. Let's just put WSG Tirol, that's going to be enough for me to remember. I always worry when I'm playing a game on the first day it comes out, because you never know if there's going to be any bugs in it, so keep my eyes open. Okay, let's... tactics introduction, do we need to do that? Do we have a tactic at the moment? Okay, no. Okay, let's do the tactics induction then. So I'm not sure what tactics are good for the Austrian Premier League. So I guess we need to pick one of these. Well, the report earlier said 4-5-1. So I'm tempted to go with one of these three. No, why do these have ticks already? Are these the ones that are supposed to be the best? Well, I mean the best specifically for this team, I don't know. I'm gonna go with control possession. I like my teams to do that. Oh, it's not gonna let me click on it yet. Okay, let's go with control possession. Okay, choose a formation. 4-1-4-1. That's kind of 4-5-1. It's basically a different way of saying it. How does the actual 4-5-1 look like though? That might be better. I don't know how good the Austrian league is. Having a more compact midfield might be a little better. Let's see what if we do tiki-taka. Recommends pretty similar things. Direct counter-attack, yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm going to keep with control possession, and I'm going to use the 4-5-1. Okay. Might not be the best, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Not going to go into too much detail at the moment because I have no idea what my team is good at, but just leave it like that for now. Okay, work the ball into the box. Don't hit early crosses, don't shoot on sight. Play out of defense. Lower tempo, shorter passing, that all makes sense to me. Yep. Okay, tight marking, more urgent pressing. Yep, all good things to me. Okay, and this is kind of what our first team looks like. Okay, so there's clearly some room for improvement as we're playing a right mid at centre mid. I haven't got the filter to make the youth players available. I don't even know if they have any youth players, but okay. Let's just go with that for now. We'll change it before the... Yeah, players have roles. That's very nice. Fluid team is always good. Cool. Let's go with that for now. Club vision and expectations music. Isn't this pretty much what they showed before? Is anything different here? No. And I'm just going to accept it. I feel like managers in real life don't have that much of a choice, so I'm not gonna negotiate too much. Alright, pre-season prep. So these are our first 3 matches. I hope it's set so my assistant's doing training, because I don't want to be doing that. So training calendar. Okay, so it's already been set, so I don't think I have to worry about that. I'm not much of a fan of training, to be honest. So yeah, for our first 3 games we're playing against our amateur side. That's going to be our first taste of a team. Kickers Luzerne, who are not even in a playable league in Switzerland, and Spartak Moscow, which should actually be a pretty tough one, but a good test. Pre-season reports. We've got a couple of players out on international duty. Julien Goles, right back / right mid, and Michael Svoboda, also with Austria. They haven't actually been capped, so they'd be getting their first caps. Good for them. Squad selection rules. Non-EU players max 7, currently 3 in the squad, so not really too much in the way of restriction, which is what I like. Okay, Austrian transfer window. Okay, those are things that have happened already. Okay, let's look at our intro advice. We've got Florian Mader, who's recommended to make vice captain because we don't have one. 36 years old, so he's got the old requirement met. 15 leadership. I'll take your word for it. Free kicks. Mader and someone else, Benjamin Pranta. Okay, we'll do those things. Mader and Pranta. It's another subtle feature they've added. You don't have to click direct left and direct right anymore. You can just drag them straight on. Okay. Lukas Gergic for corners, sure. He's a sub at the moment. But And Florian Mada for free kicks or central indirect, and Prenta as well, same people. I think it's indirect deep or direct. No. Central indirect, okay. So basically indirect deep. Very nice. Okay. Wide indirect. Okay, so that's... Oh, never mind, I've done it slightly wrong. Let's take off Pranta from this one. It was this one, direct, small chance of shot. Mada, Pranta. I think we're going to be relying on these two a lot this season. In wide indirect, same two. Nice. And that's it. No more advice. Fair enough. Training schedule. Okay, so we've got pretty basic schedule. Physical, tactical, outfield. Team bonding on Thursday. That sounds fun. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Let's manage this a bit. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on my favourite teams, Manchester United and Galatasaray, if you didn't know. Let's do that. Homegrown players update. Does that even matter? I guess if we qualify for the Champions League it will matter, so fine, let's pay a little bit of attention to that. Okay. I'm just eager to play the first match, to be honest. That's interesting. Code of conduct. I've never seen this before. This is definitely new. Normally you'd have to pick it as it happens. So like if someone misses training, you pick for that particular player what you do. But I guess having a particular code of conduct makes more sense. Okay, so what I used to do is for any of these, I'd do a warning, then a 1 week fine, then a 2 week fine, and then keep doing a 2 week fine. I'm going to ask, is this my assistant? Martin Svejnoha? Can't remember. Where's staff? Here. Yeah, I guess coaching team. Yeah, okay, he's my assistant. I'll let him pick. Okay, so half a week, 1 week, then 2 weeks for missing training. 1 week, then 2 weeks. Gone AWOL. Warning, 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks for loads of yellows. Half a week, 1 week, 2 weeks for any kind of red card. Nice, okay. Happy with that. Continue. I wonder if that applies to friendlies as well, but I guess that would be pretty harsh. Okay, international match reports. Oh, okay, so they've been playing for the youth teams, not for the first teams. Guess we'll have a quick look. So Goles played for Austria against Argentina and lost 3-1. Yeah, did okay, 6.6 considering it was a defeat. Svoboda for the under-21s, a lot better, beating Romania 4-1, but his rating was exactly the same. To be fair, he only came on for 15 minutes, so I would be a bit harsh to judge him on that. Team report, there's an induction for that. That's new. Okay, so communicating, goalkeepers, left backs, centre backs, good. Right mid, we're good. Our goalkeepers can command a penalty area and they prefer to catch it. There's good youth players, okay, that's good. Because the policy earlier was to sign good players under 23, so that's nice. However, we're bad at crossing, dribbling, finishing, heading, long shots, off ball, passing, tackling, vision, goalkeepers can't handle, bad in the air, can't kick the ball, goalkeepers can't throw, can't anticipate, bad at decisions, bad reflexes, bad first touch, technique, flair, work rate, long throws, goalkeepers can't come out, bad acceleration, bad at free kicks, no strength, no stamina, no pace, no balance, no bravery, aggression, agility, natural fitness, determination, composure, concentration, no right backs, no good left mids, no budget, no centre mid depth, no transfer budget, and just generally no depth. Good to know. Let's have a look at what this is. Okay. Is this just another way of saying the same thing? Okay, so this is like our squad depth. Okay, this is a nice little graph. So our team's quite old compared to the rest of the league. Lower average height, but we're heavier. That's not a good combination. That means my players are unfit. These ones aren't too important. Average player wage and value being pretty low, I guess, is important. Okay, so that's it. Not too much to that then. No injuries. Player development. Okay, so these are our key players. Rida, Svoboda. Oh, he's in player as well? This is a different... No, the assistant had a different name. Svoboda is the player. And Svejnoha is the assistant. Okay. Lovely. And we've got Rubacha as well. Okay, team meeting. Okay, so we don't have a team leader at the moment. We got a few influential ones. Lack of cohesion. Strong dressing room atmosphere. Good support. Okay. Yep, I can kind of gather that. Okay, cool, let's do our team meeting. Okay. Okay, calmly introduce myself. Welcome, it's what you do here that counts, and nobody will judge you based on your reputation. It's good to know that my players are already telling me how they're going to judge me. I feel a bit, undermined, but that's fine. I think we can beat the drop and stay in the division this season. Only one player that says we're capable of more. Zlatko Dedic. Let me just manage expectations. This guy's not going to be happy. That's the sort of overall reaction I was hoping for, although I respect you if you don't agree with me. That makes sense. Okay. Code of conduct. Okay, everyone's happy with the code of conduct. That's a new one. Cool. Awesome. And is this going to be the press conference? No training induction. No, you can do that. You can do all of that training. Let's take it anyway. Let's just see what there is. Yeah, not really my thing. Not at all. Oh, I have to pick one. Okay, never mind. Or is it actually going to make me pick one? Alright. Well, I guess control possession, right? Sure, 2 matches. I mean, I don't want to actually do this. I shouldn't have clicked. Okay, cool. Backroom staff. That's all you. I don't want to know. Alright, there. Okay, we got the press conference. Okay. Generally, press conferences are going to my coach. I'm happy with that. But let's go to the first one. Okay, what are my initial thoughts? Looking forward to getting to work. What attracted you? Well, I can't say I picked them using RNG, right? There's tremendous potential in this club, sure. Did I have any reservations? Let's pretend I didn't. Plenty of examples of young managers having success. What appealed to me about this job? Oh yeah, I definitely share WSG Tirol's philosophical view on football. Very much so. I haven't made any decisions about my backroom team. Does the squad have the necessary quality for you to achieve your targets? I mean, even if they didn't, I would say I would. Everyone's keen to impress. Oh, that was quick. Nice. One second. Okay, match preview. Alright, hold on, I'm just checking something. Checking if I'm still streaming. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I thought I was disconnected for a second. That's fine. Alright, let's get into our first ever match against our babies. What does this do? Oh, this is new. So you can ask different people who you should be picking. Oh, this was a feature that they took out a long time ago, and I was against it. I enjoyed asking different members of my staff to pick who they wanted. Well, I'm really happy this is back. Nice. Well, maybe it was here before and I just didn't know where it was, but yeah, okay. Let's cancel. Let's add in all the other players. I don't even know if I added anyone. Okay, quite a few people. So let me use my assistant's selected squad. And I guess no one else. Okay, everyone else is ineligible. Oh, because they're being picked for the amateur team, right? Because we're playing against our younger squad. That's fine. Okay, so let's have our first impressions of our squad right now while looking at this lineup. So our goalkeeper is Ferdinand Oswald. German goalkeeper, looks very good. He's been here for a while. Oh, so this team used to have a different name. It used to be called WSG Watsons, which I think I've heard of. Damn, this guy has played second team, but he has played for Bayern Munich and Schalke. Okay, right back got Sebastian Santin. Doesn't sound like an Austrian name. He seems like a good player-ish. Pretty strong physically. He's been here for a couple of years. Used to play for FC Hard. But this is going to be a new experience in the Premier Division. Centre back, we have got Yone Cabrera. who's 3.5 stars. Quite old, Spanish. See, he's got a bit of experience in Spain. He's been in Austria for a fair bit, to be fair to him. And also we have got David Guganig, another good player. A nice jump on him. Yeah, he's been here for a few years. Right mid, we have got Clemens Walsh, another 3.5 star player. Impressive. He's been in the Premier Division for a few years. He's also played some Bundesliga games for Stuttgart and Kaiserslautern. That's interesting. 3 centre mids, Florian Rieder, 3 star, but 4 star potential, so he could become even better than he is. He's played for Wacker Innsbruck, so he's a new transfer. Another Florian, we got Florian Mader, who's 3 stars. He's pretty old, isn't he? Yeah, he's the 36-year-old guy. Okay, so we started here, but he's played a long career in the Premier Division, especially. Austria Vienna stands out to me. We've got Florian Toplich, 2.5 stars. Been here for about 8 years. Fair enough. And left mid, Benjamin Pranter, 3.5 star. Been here for a while as well. And finally up front we've got Milan Jurdic, who I don't think is our best striker, but he's still 3 stars, so pretty solid. He's Czech, isn't he? Yeah. And he's played for Sparta Prague for a bit. Didn't really play for their first team, but he's been in the Czech Republic before joining us. And we'll have a look at our other players if and when we see them. Probably when rather than if. Hold on 1 sec. Let me just check if sound's coming out. Not at the moment, but let me just double check some settings. Preferences. Max sounds off. Yes. Okay. Don't want to be hearing the crowd shouting at me. Okay, so let's look at our amateur side. We won't go through each one individually, but they've got Wogren in goal. We've got Starkel, Lang, Chantal and Kurgel at the back. Samwald, Rubacher, Tomic, Schmadl and Galovic in midfield, with Maya up front, with Lang, Worm, Huber, Ritzinger, Kava and Wolf on the bench. Alright, let's... Okay, ask assistant. I need to change those settings as well. Let's let him do the team talk as well. Okay, yep, chance to impress me. I expected that one. Nice. Oh, this is pretty poor quality. Don't know how it's coming up for you guys, but okay, extended highlights. I want the TV view. No replays. Just leave it like that for now. Hold on. Hold up. Don't actually want to make us. Oh, it's not gonna. Let's try and click outside. Let's go on the preferences again. We should be able to play this on at least high. Back to the match. It looks a bit better. I would hope anyway. Okay, so kick off our first ever Football Manager 2020 match. Not the biggest of matches, but you know, should give us a little taste of what there is to come out of this WSG Tirol squad. Okay, more direct passing. Short passing, okay. So if there's a corner, Mada to take it. This is us, we're in the green. It's good to know. In it comes, Tomic heads it away. Comes out to Reader. Looking for an option, finds Pranter. Under pressure, has been forced back. Not really much help from his teammates. Finds Guganig. Lovely ball out to the wing. Welch has it now, cuts in. Pulls it back to Reader, who goes for goal. But he drags that one wide. Not the best strike in the world. Alright, we've got a yellow card for Guganig. Alright, Toplich has been quite error prone today. Alright, well in that case we'll just take him off. Bring on someone else. Who else can kind of play centre mid? I'll bring on this guy, Lucas Gergic. He's a pretty good player. Gergic for Toplich. Let's have a quick look at okay, it's not going to let me do that for now. That's fine. Or is this an actual highlight, or I think it's a highlight, not just because I stopped to make a sub. Okay, Mada now goes to Santin. Back to Mada. And Santin again. Very high line by our amateur squad. Welch finds Jurdik with a pass. Jurdik sounds like the kind of name you'd prank call someone with. But here he is, through on goal, and he's saved by the goalkeeper. Should have been a goal there, but Jurdik unable to find the net. But we've got a throw in, and Santin will take. Is Mada holding it up? Back to Reader. Jurdik's cross, Pranter with a header, and it's gone in. Benjamin Pranter scores our first ever goal on Football Manager 2020 with a lovely header. Goalkeeper maybe could have done better, but it's a good goal. Pranter, you should be proud of yourself. Mada's free kick, and now it's Reader, and it's already 2-0. We're really showing how bad our amateur team are, if nothing else. But no, it's nice to see the team looking good and at least making chances and finishing them off. I was going to take a look at Gergic, who we brought on. There's a 3.5 star player with 4-star potential. Again, physically, pretty impressive. What's his history like? So he is actually Austrian. His name doesn't sound particularly Austrian, but he's been around, but never in the Premier Division. This is going to be a new experience for him. Yeah, I didn't actually want to make any changes. I just wanted to go through my team. Yeah, Lang with the long ball. So we're going to go 3 up now. Bukacher with the long ball, headed away as far as Pranter. Right, tell Guganik to calm down. Okay. Right, Mada now with a free kick. And it comes, Chancel's header away. Yone brings it down. Finds Mada on the left. Mada goes all the way back to Bukacher, who gets there first. His pass is cleared by Lang. It's as far as Santin. Yone back to Santin. Long ball, Gergic with a flick on, and Jurdik has pounced on it, and Jurdik is offside. He's missed it anyway, so he'll be grateful to see the flag. Okay, Bukake to Prenta. Here is Guganig, giving that away to Sebastian Lang. Back to his goalkeeper, Wogrin. Tomic to Chantal, who goes long. And Maya's through on goal now for our youngsters. Chance for Maya, and he's put it away. Marcel Maya pulls one back for our youngsters. A bit of a warning for our defence there. Disappointing to let that one in. Okay, Maya's picked up a knock. Guess he is our player. So we should have a look. It's a knee injury. And it's half time. Okay, I want to change some of the match settings because I think the game's going a little too quickly at the moment. Not that it matters particularly for this game. Yeah, we're doing well. Prenta and Rita both scored. Tactics seems to be working quite well, although it was concerning how Maya was able to break through for their goal. Keep going, all your hard work will be worth it at the end of the season. Let's hope it will. So Worm, Ritzinger were on for Starcourt and Maya. Let me just drag this down a bit. Yeah, okay, I think that should be fine. Okay, second half. Let's hopefully seal this win and make sure get a W to start our Football Manager career. I'm starting to think maybe this is a bit too slow. Oh, Kogel is off for Kaya for our youngsters. But Santin now with a throw to Mada. Santin to Jurdik. Welch goes for the cross and Pranta's unmarked at the back post. Good touch. The shot saved and he'll bury the rebound. Benjamin Prenta gets his second and WSG Tirol lead their youngsters by 3-1. Good finish there by Prenta, who's on a 9.0 rating, doing a good job so far. Right, yellow card for Prenta. Chantal's been replaced by Huber for the youngsters. Let me slow this down again because I can't read what's happening during the text highlights. Prenta has been booked. Time to calm down. I don't know why our players are getting yellow cards in a match like this. Like, I know you want to impress, but it's pre-season, right? Okay, 10 minutes left. We've got a throw. They've got a throw. Huber to Schmadl. Here's Rubacher. Plays it across Tomic. Lovely ball to the right. Ritzinger keeps it in. Plays it back to Huber. Now it's Schmadl. To Tomic. Back to Schmadl. Defense holding tight so far. Back to Worm. Goes for the pass, headed away by Santin. And Reeder's going to go long, and Yerdik's going to chase this, and he's going to get there first. Good ball over the top, and he's gone for goal. And goes wide. He's tried today, Yerdik, to be fair. He's got an assist. He just hasn't quite found the back of the net today. It's Santin now. He's going long, but it's a poor ball. Straight to Schmadl, and he's going to put it straight over the top for Ritzinger. But Oswald makes his first save of the season after 84 minutes to put it behind for a corner. Again, a bit worrying how he got through, but maybe, I don't know. We're getting used to the tactic. Let's blame it on that. Right, Schmadl to Samwald. Back to Schmadl. Now Worm is Kai. Oh, that's the end of the highlight. Okay, throw in for the youngsters. Kaya will take. No one's picked up Ritzinger, and he's able to just turn and go. He's got no options in the box, and it's a penalty. It's a tap foul by Ione. Text says it's a rather harsh decision. Well, it's a strange decision to go in for a tackle like that when Ritzinger really had no help. And he's put away the penalty, and it's gone back to 3-2. So not exactly a comfortable victory. We should still win it. Mada's looking tired, so we're going to take him off. Let's see, I think we'll bring on this guy, Kevin Nitzelnader. If only for his amazing name. Let's have a look at Nitzelnader. 2.5 current, 3-star potential. Played for us for a few years. Fair enough. And it looks like that's going to be it. I'm assuming, yeah, that's probably going to be the last highlight. Yeah. So we beat our amateur side 3-2 to start off our pre-season. 2 goals for Benjamin Prenter, who got the Man of the Match award. Florian Rieder also scored. But we did let in 2 goals. Pretty cheap goals, to be fair. Just a long ball over the top for Marcel Meyer and a late penalty for Nico Ritzinger after a foul by Ione Cabrera. Okay, assistant said that was a good pre-season outing. I mean, it wasn't bad. We scored 3 goals. I'd rather win 3-2 than 1-0, I suppose. Okay. So in 4 days we'll play our first match against a real team, as we play against FC Kickers Luzern. And okay, Marcel Meyer's performance, yeah, we saw that. Gergic. Oh, okay, because I put him in a new position. Also, I've got another, Phoebe Lawrence, my personal assistant. Still awkward, but can improve over time. Here's a match summary. Cool, okay, that's fine. No poor performances, that's a good thing to see. Scouting intro. Assigning scouts. Handling scouting meetings. What is handling scouting meetings? I'll take the induction just to see what it's like. Okay, so this is familiar to me. I remember the FM19 scouts. Okay. I'm going to take those scouting meetings for now, just because I don't know what they are. If they are what I think they are, which is basically the scouts showing you everyone they found recently, I'd like to keep control of that. But if it's something new, also I'd like to see it. Match prep. Yep, that's with the assistant. Before I forget, is it on preferences? I don't think it's on preferences. Staff, I think. Yeah, responsibilities. Okay, staff responsibilities I'll keep. Transfer and contract. Yep, that's fine. Tactics, okay, that's gonna go to the assistant. Touchline instructions. Assistant. Team talks. Assistant. Okay. Happy with that. Backroom advice. Okay. We don't have enough coaches. So Edwin Kalcevic, who's currently up. Wait, what? Compensation. Oh, he's already at a club. He's at SV Ried. Okay. Willie Rittensteiner to be a C team manager. Don't even know why we need one, but sure. Helmut Calendar for the same thing. It's just going to be first come first serve because I really don't know who's going to be good. Technical director Martin Absch. Okay, let's suggest that. Nope, he's insisting. Okay, there we go. Chief Scout, we don't have one, so Vinzenz Jagger can be that. Data Analyst, Tommy Altenau. I don't know any of these guys, by the way. Gerhard Anhaus for Head Physio. Why not? Christian Dirkes to be Head of Sports Science. Hermann Kruckenfellner also for Head Physio. I mean, it's not the best recruitment policy to just get people in on a basis of who responds first. But I want dedicated staff. Dedicated staff. Indeed. Head of Youth Development, Luca Fiedler. Okay, it's a bit too much money, buddy. Thank you. Peter Nindel. No, I'm going to have to insist. Thank you. Patrick Blessing. Oh, I definitely want this guy. And he doesn't even... I don't even have to negotiate with him. So we'll take that. More physios. Gerald Kemmer. Mario Edel. Who is already somewhere. Who's he? He's at SV Ried as well. We're raiding Ried. Michael Brezina. Yeah, cool. Oh, coaching courses. Well, how did I miss this? Okay, Robert Tomscher, we'll get him an A license. Same for Hermann Steinlechner. And a pro license for Martin Svejnoha. Very nice, very agreeable. So our head of youth development, goalkeeping coach and assistant are all trying to get better. Oh, Prentice's future. Sure, well, I guess I'll just offer him a new contract then. I don't want to lose one of my best players. Yeah, I can get this. So he wants to be an important player and he wants the contract to start immediately. Fine. I know how contracts work, for God's sake. Yes. Player contract discussions. Might be better to get the backroom staff to do it. But for now, I'm going to do this one myself. So yeah, let's give him what he wants so he stays. Can you give us an update on what must surely be a matter of urgency? Yes. I don't see him leaving the club in the near future. Let's go with that. How soon will it be wrapped up? All being well, it should be days rather than weeks. So you already have agreed contract? Okay, anything interesting? Benega, is that Man United trying to get him? Yep. West Ham's Matic offer accepted. Who's this? Oh, these are some of the guys that I've tried to sign. Fair enough. It's okay, so other clubs are trying to compete with me. Alright, whatever. If they don't want to join me, they don't want to join me. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. Okay, scouting meeting. Right. So where's our budget again? It is 129k. So we can't afford this guy. Okay, so an agent, Gianluca Sansone. Want to scout him first. Can you not get him? You can't scout him. Why can't I scout him? Oh, is that because he last played in Azerbaijan? And that's like out of our scouting range. Huh. Could try and risk it. Who's offered for him already? Okay, so quite a few teams have offered for him already. So maybe there is something about this guy. I mean, he's played in Serie A, so he's got experience in a high level. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to actually try and sign him. Okay, he wants to be a starter. Okay, he wants to learn the language. I would have insisted on that anyway. And he wants better attackers. Sure. You suggest an offer. I don't want to do it. Okay. That seems reasonable. Alright, let's go with that. Fine. He seems like a pretty good player, and we probably won't end up getting him anyway. Okay, Danny Provencio. Can't scout him either. Why can't I scout these players? Okay. Fine. Cool. Okay, next up, Milan Jirasek. What's his value? 325k. Okay, we can't afford him. Joseph Baffo. Okay, Bundesliga 2. He's been in Sweden. Might be okay. I mean, these players would be important players, it seems. I'm probably not allowed to. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I don't think they're gonna like this, but... Yep. Okay. Probably not gonna get this guy. Okay, Christian Molinaro. Oh, he wants to improve the coaching team. Since when were players allowed to make demands like this? It's ridiculous. Alright, how about that? No. Okay, fair enough. Ernesto Galan. Oh, he wants to be vice captain. Wow. But I can't afford him. Okay, Matteo Brighi. Oh, this guy's name's familiar. Yeah, he's been in Italy for a long time. So, improved coaching team. Wants better attackers. Okay, fine. Okay, that's not gonna work. Pau Sengdros. They all want the same things. Yep, not gonna work. Christian Gartner. 3 stars. Okay, so we've got an actual scout report for this guy. That's nice. He's already got an offer. I guess we'll give this one a go. Good at passing, ambitious, off-the-ball movement, but not good at marking. Will allow the player to treat the club as a stepping stone. Damn. Damn, okay. And he wants to be vice captain. Sure. Sure. But I can't afford you. He wants a minimum fee and a relegation release clause as well. He really wants to treat us as a stepping stone, doesn't he? Yep, okay, that's not going to happen. 2 players left. Daniel Sikorski. Will look to bring in a friend or former teammate. What is this? What are these promises? Probably can't afford you either. Okay, so I can't negotiate agent fee at all. So I can't offer you anything. Sorry, buddy. Okay, one more. Emmanuel Taffertoffer. Valued at 140k. Can't afford that. Okay. We're just gonna acknowledge. Cool. We won't do change the team just yet. Offers made, offers made. Training report. This guy's not very good anyway. Luca Fiedler transfer blocked. Oh, I don't want to replace someone. Sorry. Okay, we don't want any more physios. Fair enough. What else is happening here? Okay, we've got a new technical director. We've got Martin Absch. Very good manager. Not sure if that's what technical director needs to be, but sure. Christian Dirkes is head of sports scientist. Brilliant. Martin Absch. Okay, ask him to recommend a signing. Same for you. Training report. Svoboda doing well. Okay. Used to be able to praise people and criticize them from this screen. Guess not anymore. Prenta must have been distracted by all the transfer talk. Hasn't done too well. Okay, and we're soon going to head into our second match against Kickers Luzern. No, we're not doing that. Not doing that. Okay, Tommy Altenau, Chief Data Analyst. And we signed a contract with a 15-year-old fullback, Mario Schnell. He's not a very good player. Oh, but he can be a good player. Fair enough. Hermann Krukenfellner, head physio. An actual real-life person. He's been a physio at Austria Vienna until a year ago. Edwin Kalsevic will be our new coach, stealing him from SV Ried, who was the under-18s coach and has been for 14 years, and we just yanked him off of his other club. Cool. Okay. Team selection time. So everyone's available now, including our youngsters. That is nice. Let's go. Let's ask our coach, Michael Wurzer, who he would pick and use that team. Okay, so in goal we have Oswald again. Julian Görles is back from international duty, so we'll introduce you to Görles. 3-star current, 3.5 potential. He's 19 years old, so big prospect here. Not too much experience, but clearly he has some potential to get into the Austria under-20 team. Our two centre-backs are making their first appearances for us as well. Michael Svoboda, 2.5 current, 3.5 potential. He was in the under-21s. Fairly recent signing. And also Stefan Hager, 3-star current, 3.5 potential. So we have got some fairly young players. Started Bayern Munich, interestingly, although we never played for them. Left back Nitzelnader, we brought him on last game, so that's not a new one. He's wanted, actually. Right mid, this is going to be a first game for Dino Kovacek, who 3-star current, 3-star potential. Where is he from? He is Croatian. Started at Zagreb and has played for Rapid Vienna. Centre mid, Rieder again. Got another game, Boris Juric. Promising 15-year-old centre mid. So I'm 7 years older than someone I'm supposed to be older, because I'm a manager, but it's weird that managing someone 7 years younger than me, or 8 years. I'm 23 now. I'm saying that because I'm 22 in the game, by the way. It's not quite August yet. So yeah, that should be interesting to see how the 15-year-old plays. Toplic he played last game, so we'll introduce him. Left mid, Ignacio Jauregui, 2.5 current, 3-star potential from Argentina. He's played in the bits and pieces in the Premier Division. His first real season was for us. And up front we've got Kelvin Yeboah, who's Ghanaian, 19-year-old, 2-star current, but 3.5 potential. Pretty good. Started in Italy, interestingly enough. And we'll look at the other players as and when they come on. So we've got Grinwald, Neurauter, Gugic, Dedic, Guganig, IJ, Katnik, Santin, Pranta, Jurdic, Brugger and Welch on the bench. Some familiar names there. And kickers Luzern, the team from Switzerland. They've got Lambert in goal, Lichtsteiner, Loretz, Arnold and Schneeberger at the back. Speicher, Mistrafovic, Schumacher and Niederhauser in midfield. Another Niederhauser and Felber up front. Widmer, another Lambert, another Widmer, Kryenbuhl, Perego and Michelangeli, not quite Michelangelo, on the bench. Okay, assistant, encourage the players. Very good. Okay, kickers Luzern will kick off and give the ball straight. No, we're in yellow. Dear me, got a lot to learn about this team. Okay. Not too much happening so far. Okay, got an offside. That's not really that interesting. Got an injury to Kelvin Yeboah, which is not good news. Knee injury. So I guess we bring on a striker. Let's have a look at this guy because we haven't seen him yet. We've got Lucas Katnik, 2.5 star. Has a lot of experience in the lower divisions. Let's see what he's got. Bring Lucas Katnik on. Right, free kick now. Kovacek will take it. It's come off a wall. And it'll go out for a throw. So that's the best chance of the game. This can't be much of a spectacle, but we do have a throw. Nitzelnada to Juric. Here is Jauregui. It's a poor pass though, gives it straight to Tyron Niederhauser. Felber to Schneeberger. Long ball, and Lorenzo Niederhauser gets there first. Good tackle by Hager. Oh, but the referee has given a penalty. Again, the text is saying it looked harsh. Referees don't seem to be on our side, even when they're against our youngsters. Lorenzo Niederhauser to take the penalty, and despite getting hands on it, Oswald can't keep it out and Lorenzo Niederhauser puts us behind. Not what I was expecting. That's Kickers Luzern's first shot of the game. Okay, goal kick for Kickers Luzern. It'll be Nathan Lambert. Kovacic heads it to Katnik. Rieder does well to get around his marker. Rieder goes for goal, but sends it wide. Not the best effort. Alright, heading into half time. We've dominated the game with 75% possession and more shots. The only shot they've had still is the penalty. They've got a throw in now. A couple of minutes left. Lichtsteiner, not the ex-Arsenal one, before anyone asks. Plays it dangerous pass, but it finds Arnold, who clears as far as Hager. Here is our 15-year-old Juric. Toplic, Nitzelnade. Jaragi able to turn. Back to Nitzelnade. Juric, Rieder. Toplic and Rieder again. Toplic, Juric. Lovely first time pass out to Jaragi. Jaragi's cross. Katnik's header. And Lucas Katnik heads it in off the crossbar to equalise, and I guess that's our first official goal, not counting the match against our youngsters. Lucas Katnik heads it home, fresh off the bench, making a good impression. Alright, 1-1 at half time. Their penalty by Niederhauser gave him the lead, but Katnik tied it up. We're playing pretty well though, so I'm not too disheartened. It is only pre-season after all. I mean, my assistant's not very happy, and that's fired them up. So maybe we should be doing a bit better. Okay, Widmer, Lambert, and Kreinbull are on. In fact, pretty much everyone's come on. The Niederhauser brothers have both come off. So is Mistrafovic, Spiker, and Schneeberger. Widmer, Lambert, Kreinbull, De Mikangeli, and Widmer are all on. I do still want to win this game. I do like my 100% records. Although that's definitely going to go when we play against Spartak Moscow. Yellow card for Dario Lichtsteiner for Kickers. Okay, free kick. Kovacic will take it from the right. It's Katnik at the back post, and it's a second goal for Lucas Katnik. Great impression off the bench. He scored both of our goals and turned this game around. Lovely delivery as well by Kovacic. Yeah, and they've just swapped their goalkeeper after that. Andre Perego has come on for Lambert. We should be able to hold on to the win now. Nitzelnade to Jaragi. Here's Juric. Long ball finds Kovacic on the right hand side. Kovacic centres it for Rieder, but his shot's blocked and is cleared away. Hager launches it back up there. That should go out for a goal kick. Okay, just over 10 to go. Kovacic with a free kick. It's Katnik looking to get there. Jaragi's header though, and he's somehow headed that in from the edge of the box. Ignacio Jaragi, the Argentinian winger, gets his name on the score sheet. And we're 3-1 up. Okay, what else have we got up our sleeves here? Yeah. in a bit.
Okay. Alright. It's macaroni from last night anyway.
Okay, I'll come down later then. Sorry about that. 2 minutes added on. Let's make some subs. Gules and Rita are tired. We only seem to have one right back we can bring on for Gules. So Sebastian Santin, who we saw last game, is coming on. Who was the other player who was tired? I think it was Rita. Pretty sure it was Rita. So centre mid. Someone who's somewhat fit would be nice. Zlatko Dedic. We haven't actually seen Dedic. He's supposed to be our best striker, but he's been on the bench for both games. So let's bring him on at centre mid. I know that's not his position. Wait, did we use him last time? I'm starting to think we did now. Let me look at let me look at his no, okay, we haven't used him. So here's a look at Dedic, 4-star Slovenian international, 48 caps and 8 goals. So this guy's one hell of a vet. Yeah, he's played in Serie A for a bit. He's played for Parma. He's been around the Bundesliga 2. Very experienced player then. So we're going to have a look at him for the first time. Although it's only going to be for a minute. Let's confirm. I don't think this is a chance. I think this is just a game waiting for me to make a sub. But we'll have a corner. Weird header by Lichtsteiner. So yeah, we'll take a corner. Yaragi will take the corner. But I think this might be the last chance. Can Yaragi find someone in the middle? Can he even hold on to the ball? Yep, he finds Kovacic. Sets up Toplic for a strike, and it's a good save by Perego. And it will be a corner, and the ref will let us take it. Yaragi will take. Katnik won't get there at the back post. It will be a goal kick, and that will be the end of this match. Nice. Okay, yep. I'm very happy with the way things are going. You weren't happy at half-time. What's my assistant's first name? I need to know his first name if I'm going to constantly address it. Martin. It's funny because, like, I was going to say one of my best friends is called Martin, but he's Czech and I'm in Austria. It's not the same thing. Not the same thing. Everyone seemed pretty happy with that. That's fine. Let's look at Yaboa's injury, because that was unfortunate. Sprained knee ligaments, 4 to 7 weeks. When does our season start? In about 4 weeks. So we'll probably miss the start of the season, which is unfortunate. We've signed all of our staff members. So yeah, one more game. In a week's time we face Spartak Moscow. Adnan Januzaj, no way. Man United tried to re-sign Adnan Januzaj. That is hilarious. Is that how bad we are right now? Well. Okay. Oh, okay, so someone rejected us. That's fine. We do have Helmut Kalender. CT manager, an actual real person. Got one a hell of a lot of experience. I don't recognize any of these names, but that's fine. If we're gonna get someone like that for our C team, we should be producing some gems. How can I see my C team? I guess I could mess with all the filters, but not really intent on doing that. Okay, recommend signing. Okay, Katnick, of course, was our best player. Yeah, no one really played badly. Decreased transfer revenue. Okay. Oh, this is okay. Oh, we've decreased our revenue of transfers 55%, and it'll go even further down to 30%. Okay, that's not good. So that means if we sell any players, we'll only get 30% of the funds in our transfer budget. Okay, we got rejected by another dude. Development center. This is a new thing. Okay. So our youth teams suck, basically. No first team candidates. No one wants to watch. Okay, that's fine. So this is basically just, you want me to do something? Pick a player from the list. Okay. Okay, so you can find information about your loan players more easily. That's fine. Cool. Outgoing development loans. I still want to be in charge of loans, but I'll leave the training to my staff. Awesome. A lot of things to do in this game. Alright, of course, a very important autosave. Okay, some more potential signings. Greg Halford, this guy rings a bell. Yeah, he played in a Prem for a bit, didn't he? Wolves, Sunderland, Reading, his name rings a bell. Okay, he wants to be an important player, that's nice. Probably can't pay you, but I'm gonna try. Fine. Adrian Reaper. Vice Cap. Oh, geez, these guys want so many things. But I can't afford any of them. For now. I have a feeling a lot of the players are going to end up rejecting me, so... Okay, Emir Karic. So he looks like a very good player, but I cannot afford 700k to 1.1 mil, so I'm going to skip over you. Deniz Undav. Is he part Turkish? Deniz is a Turkish first name. I mean, it doesn't say if he is. He might be. They might just not have enough information on him. Anyway, I can't afford him. What's my budget again? 129k. Wasn't it higher before? It was higher before. But either way, can't afford him. Can't afford Mirnes Pepic. Can't afford Okiera Riet. I've heard of this guy. Since when could we sign Bayern Munich players? John Toral. Can't afford. Oh, these were recommended. Hey, Ashley Hunter. Isn't that the name of like was something Hunter? The name of the guy that FIFA wants to like there be a pro mode based on. Like you were a guy called, maybe it was something else Hunter. League 1 standard players are 4 stars for us. It's kind of crazy, and we can't even afford them. Mamadou Thiam of Barnsley, can't afford him either. But I guess these are the recommendations from our staff members who probably don't know too much. Andre Weiss, Jaron Regensburg, we could potentially afford him, and he's 4-star goalkeeper. We already have one, but wouldn't hurt to maybe have 2. Consistent, enjoys big matches. There's cons, no international experience, big deal, no one else does, so who cares? Likely be a peripheral figure. Let's at least inquire for him. See how much his team want for him. And that's it. Training schedule, yep. Nice. Okay, and Pranta has signed a new contract, so he's going to be staying with us. It's good news. We've been rejected by this guy. Can't remember what we wanted him for, but he's not joining us. Oh, and there's a medical center induction too. Okay, yep, I remember this. Risk of injuries. Yep. Nothing too big there. 210k for Andre Weiss. Okay, we can't afford that. Let's say where your budget is on this screen, because that would be helpful. Okay, well, we can't afford him, so we're going to have to reject this. Okay, Sansone is not joining us. He's signing for Al Khor in Qatar. Okay, fair enough. He had quite a lot of offers, so I'm not too surprised he didn't go with us. See what kind of transfers are happening. Got the biggest transfer by far. Liverpool have signed Alex Grimaldo, so they got Robertson and Grimaldo as left backs. It's pretty crazy. Nothing else too big. Bayern Munich getting Allegri is quite a big deal as well. Anything interesting here? Banega linked with Man United. Right. Okay, we've got a summary of Spartak Moscow's last match. They beat Victoria Zizkov 3-0. I'd be surprised if the score wasn't similar to that in our match against them. Okay, let's not pick the team yet. Okay, Danny Provencio will sign for RC Lens in League 2 instead of with us. It's too bad. And the Austrian FA Cup first round draw. How does this work? Is it just anyone can get anyone? Okay, let's see who we get. A lot of okay, so we will play against SC Karlsdorf, who in Regional Division Central. Not a very good team. So yeah, that's nice. Let's quickly skip through the rest of this. So I think it's fixed so that the teams in leagues always get teams that are not in leagues. If that makes sense. So yeah, SC Karlsdorf will be our FA Cup first round match, which is in 21 days. Might be next episode, I'm not sure. Okay, now we've got an option to praise players for good training. We've got Felix Adjei. Well, I'm not going to do that yet, but good job, Felix. Players becoming more familiar, that's nice. Okay, players enjoying that. And no one bad in training, that's great to hear. Right, Matic has just joined West Ham on loan elsewhere in the world. Man United takeover rumours not to be believed. That's interesting. Okay. Match day, Spartak Moscow. This will wrap up the stream. Oh, head of youth development. Oh, are they allowed to do that? Okay, so he's made an offer for VfB Hoffenheim's Özgen Demir. I mean, it's a £0 offer. 1.5 current, 2.5 potential. And he's Turkish. Nice, okay. That's nice. Head of youth development getting involved. Love to see that. Fitness tests. Patrick Brugger not quite fully fit. I wasn't even aware that he was injured. That's fine. Okay, Spartak Moscow. This is going to be one hell of a tough match. Yaboa obviously can't play. Let's go with Robert Tom here. Let's see what our head of youth development is saying for our team. Okay, so goalkeeper. We have Pascal Grunwald making his first appearance. He's a 2-star goalkeeper. 37 years old now, but he's been capped for Austria. And he's been here been in Austria for a very long time. Played in the Premier Division for Austria Vienna before, which is good. Santin comes back in at right back for Görlitz. I think this is a first match for Sandro Neurauter. 2.5 stars. Yep. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. And he starts with Guganik, who comes back in as well. Left back Bukacher comes in as well. I think it was Nitzelnander who played their last game. Welch comes back in at right mid. Rieder, Mada, Gergic has played, hasn't he? Yeah. Rieder, Mada and Gergic play in the middle. Pranta comes back in on the left. Dedic makes his first start up front with Bekari, Svoboda, Kovacic, Jurdic, Hager, Yaregi, Ritzinger, Yone, Golez, Katnik, Ajay and Nitsunada as subs. Alright, let's go. Hopefully, let's have a look at Spartak Moscow's team. We've got Romagnoli in goal, Badu, Gigo, Jikia and Malgarejo at the back. Kral holding with Jedinak and Zobnin in midfield. Is that Mile Jedinak, as in ex-Palace Jedinak? Yeah, it is. Interesting. And Zobnin in midfield. Andrei Schürrle starting on the right. Jano on the left. And we've got Larson up front. So playing against Andrei Schürrle and Mile Jedinak should be interesting for this team. Um, Players seem ready for the match ahead. Let's go. Final match of the stream. Okay, so we've kept the ball for 10 seconds. That's an amazing start. Okay. I do wish there was an option to skip the automatic kickoff highlight at the start of the game, or this might actually be a highlight. We're passing the ball around. This is nice to see. Even if it's not a highlight, at least we're showing some capability of keeping the ball. Okay, it's not a highlight. Too bad. Right, Yano will take a free kick for Spartak Moscow, and it's Gigo at the back post, and he heads it over the bar. Let off for us there. Okay. Close down Jano. Don't know why Gergic is complacent. You're playing against much better players, mate. You shouldn't be complacent. I mean, I guess Schürrle's probably going to be 5-star, right? Well, we don't have one. No, I'm going to leave Gergic there. He's going to learn to play centre mid. If he's going to make it in this team, he's going to have to learn to play in this formation. Well, so far we've done well to restrict Spartak Moscow to hardly any shots, and we're dominating with possession as well. And now we've got a free kick. Mada floats it in there, headed away though, and Spartak might actually counter here with Zobnin. Great tackle though by Walch, or Valch, I guess. Valch now on the right. Lovely skill to go around Zobnin, and again. Gets in the cross, Pranta's header across. Gigo heads it away, comes back to Pranta. Straight at Romagnoli, but really good work on the right by Welch, and unlucky for Pranta. Fresh off signing a contract, here he comes again, steaming down the left. Jedinak has fouled him. And the referee has called him over. And it's a straight red card for Jedinak. I guess the guy hasn't changed much. Yeah, let's push forward. And damn, Spartak Moscow down to 10 men. We could actually win this one here. But yeah, I guess Jedinak's tenacious nature hasn't changed much. He's getting sent off in pre-season friendlies. Heading to half-time in this 0-0, I have to say we've been much better. Much better. We've been helped by the fact that they've gone down to 10 men, but genuinely we've been performing better. Well, our assistant said this is a chance to impress me, and actually players didn't really like that very much. Hopefully we can still carry on playing well. It looks like they have changed their formation, tells our assistant. Well, I guess when you get your centre mid sent off, you probably need to change your formation. Yeah, they've got rid of their wingers. Well, I guess temporarily. They keep switching Schürrle between left wing and attacking mid. A quiet start to the half. We are getting shots. Badu's been replaced by Domrin for Spartak. But Mada now with a free kick. Prenta will get to it. He's tackled by Kral, who will clear. But no one up top for Spartak, so it comes to Walch. Walch to Mada. Here's Bukaka. Pranta turns. Pranta with a cross, headed away by Jikia as far as Gergic. Bukaka now. Pranta's cross, Welch at the back post, and heads it just over the bar. Unlucky there for Welch. Okay, here comes Spartak with Zobnin. Long ball over the top. Here comes Andre Schürrle. Andre Schürrle, great block right at the death by Neurauter. Well back to get in and make that interception. But they've got a corner. It's going to be Yano to take it. And header away by Guganig as far as Schürrle. Yano has it again. Gets the cross in. It's Jikia at the back post. Cuts in. And that was a shot. That was horrible. Jikia sends that almost to the corner flag. I'm not complaining though. Don't want to lose this game for sure. Lomakin now on for Larson for Spartak. Okay, Kutepov is now on for Melgarejo. Looks like this match will end 0-0. Looking at the stats is very unjust for us, but I would have taken that before this match, considering the level of Spartak. And in fact, we've got a free kick. Mada to the back post, headed back across, and straight at the goalkeeper. Very unlucky there. Who was that, actually? Not entirely sure. Let's make some changes. Welch and Mada looking tired. Welch right mid, Mada centre mid. Let's bring on Nico Ritzinger in the middle. I think that's the first time we'll have seen him. And Welch. Let's bring on Katnick, I think. Katnick, who scored twice in our last game. Well, there's only 1 minute left. Let's have a quick look at our new signing. Well, not a new signing, but Nico Ritzinger. Not a very good player. 1 star current, 1.5 star potential. I guess there's no harm in giving him a little run out. Right, Mada's free kick, headed away by Gigot. And I think we might not even have a chance to make those subs, considering there's about 30 seconds left. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. It's going to be a 0-0 draw to end this first episode. So at least we haven't lost. Considering the level of opposition we've just played, can't complain too much about that. Okay, 0-0. Man of the match was Gigo for them. Our assistant said is pleased with how things are going. Cool, very good. Didn't expect a headline like this. WSG Tirol failed to make chances count, but there we go. Drawn this one 0-0. And that's a pretty good result. And in the next episode, we'll round off our pre-season with some even tougher matches, I have to say. We face Eupen, who are in the top division in Belgium. Then Anderlecht, also in Belgium. That's going to be a really tough match against Vincent Kompany. And Besiktas at home, which is going to be an interesting one. Maybe they put that one in there because my manager's Turkish. But yeah, I hope we can beat Besiktas. But that's going to be the end of the stream. If you're watching, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one in about an hour. Peace.